Coach, congratulations. Great season, great way to finish it. If you'd like to take it over the stand, then we'll take some questions.
Okay. Man, I'm just extremely proud. This group is a special group. It's the reason why I came to Barton. This is my first year, and I knew it was a talented group of guys that needed a little bit of structure and discipline. Me and my son, we've kind of been down this road a little bit. We've been to the semifinals a couple of times at Brinkley, and he knew this was a lifelong dream of mine to get over that hump and get a state title. And like I said, man, it's been 10 years to this date where I won as an assistant with Ford City with my mentor, Dwight Lofton. And I know he's watching over and proud. And, man, I can't say enough about these guys that's up here with me and really this whole team. And the stuff that we've been through in the past week has been crazy. But my whole message to him was to block out the outside noise, lock all the way in and play the game. I knew it was going to be a lot of emotions involved. But I thought they locked in and executed on both ends and did a great job tonight.
Coach, talk about locking in. Did you foresee them coming out and shooting this hot?
Not that hot. We've shot the ball well a few times this year, but I think it helped having Jordan Humphrey out there. He made a couple of shots, and Quinterion, when he gets going, he gets everybody else's juices going. And Christian, he had a pretty good game too, but it was an all-around effort. Quaylen did his damage in the inside, which I tell him all the time he's the best big man in two-way. He's a great football player, and the sky's the limit for him. But with all these guys, man, I think I got a team full of talented guys that the sky's the limit for them. A lot of them are seniors, but it feels good having Quinterion coming back after 25 points in the state finals. He easily could have been the MVP. He got a few in garbage time, but I'm just proud of him, and the future is bright because I think me and him can build something special down here in Barton for the next few years. Like that, don't you?
What was your message this week after the news of the five suspensions and all the noise from social media and everyone across the state about whether or not you belong in the state championship game?
We really didn't pay attention to a lot of it. I know people, everybody's human. We're going to get on social media. We're going to see some of the comments that's being said. There was some negative out there, but there was a lot of positive too. There was a lot of people that were supportive of us, and we felt that too. But the closer we got to game time, the more I told these guys to just, hey, don't worry about it. Block everything out, good and bad. And let's just focus on the game and playing the game. Like I told the guys outside the media people, last week that wasn't us. That's not Barton basketball. People try to paint this picture or this narrative that that's what we're about. We are far from that. We are respectful young men. Some of these guys are on a roll with multiple college offers, and people tried to paint this picture because of another school didn't have any self-control. But I'm not going to get into all that. But these guys showed that they're the best team in 2A tonight by far. I think we've been doing that all year long, and man, like I said, I'm just super proud, man. I'm still really in shock. I don't think it's really hit me yet. They know I'm a crier. I ain't cried yet, so it ain't hit me yet.
Just to the players, talk about your mindset coming into this game and leading up to just how everything has come together. Talk about your mindset.
Just being us. We came in the mindset. They said they was going 2-3 us. So shot the ball well, executed well, and we did. We got the dub.
I knew when they said they was going to play 2-3 on us and they was going to take shots, so I was going to be strong in the paint, box out, get rebounds, and just find the open guys.
Well, we knew going in that they were going to play. We were going to play hard and just do what we do, and we knocked down shots and we just got the win.
Chris, you heard your dad talk about when y'all were at Brinkley, you made some deep runs. Obviously, you've been a great multi-sport athlete throughout your career, and I understand it's about the team, but what does it mean, especially after what you guys have been through, to do this with your father?
Man, it means a lot. This is my last year, and I just knew we've been working since I was a kid, and this is what we've been working for right here.
Coach, I feel like you guys always had control of this game, but that third quarter was huge, and just seemed like you couldn't miss. I think you shot 86% in the third quarter. What was your thoughts on the side watching that?
Well, I know we're a third quarter team. These guys know when we're going to halftime, I'm always preaching about the first few minutes. And if we're up by 20, those first few minutes, they can make a run and make it a 12-point game with a few threes, and I know they're capable of it. Sanders is a great player. Number 5 is a great player. He kept him in it for a little bit, but it didn't shock me. We're a third-quarter team, and when we come out like that, it lets me relax a little bit because I sat down most of the game, and most times I'm up screaming and yelling. Today I kind of got to relax and chill. I guess they tired of me yelling at them all year. They said, Coach, you can relax today.
Well, Coach, what were those emotions like when you got to lift the trophy and then see the guys celebrate? I mean, did it feel like a weight was kind of off your shoulders after what the last month has been like?
For sure. I mean, it's my first one, and I've been a head coach for 6 years, and I know there's some coaches that coached their whole careers and never got to this moment. So, my whole message was staying in the moment. Don't think about the celebration or what comes after it, just next play mentality. And I knew the world was watching. I knew a lot of people, I didn't want them to celebrate or get too high or get too low. Even some of those dunks, I was like, let go of the rim. Don't hang on the rim too long. But that's something these guys have been doing all year long. I'm just glad we were able to do it on this stage so everybody can kind of see the athletes that I have and the type of ball players and unselfishness that we had, because Tootie had 25. I don't know how many Bray finished up with, but he had a pretty good game, and it was just all around effort, man. I'm just super proud of all of them.
That makes us feel good. I mean, we got a lot of people behind us, all of the support, and we just put on a show for them.
Yeah, the community. I've been through a lot, been hit, talked about, called bad words, stayed down, kept my head high, and we pushed through it.
Yo, we love our fans, man. They just make us play better. They hype us up, and when we got our fans out there, we just play better.
I was just gonna chime in on that. This kid got picked on a lot this year. Like, people would take cheap shots at him, and for what reason, I don't know. But he never retaliated. He never got thrown off his game. And he was injured for about 12 games. He dislocated his kneecap. A lot of people don't know that too. He was out for a bulk of our season, and when he came back, it was a little rusty. But once he got rolling, I think he came back a little stronger. I don't know what it was, man. What you did?
Definitely.
But once he came back, man, he was a difference maker, and I'm just super proud of the restraint he showed, because a lot of kids would have reacted differently, and a lot of talk about the Barton 5, the guys that got suspended. I think that all they did was want to stand up for their teammates, and a lot of people kind of painted as if they were bad guys or thuggish or something like that. It wasn't that. It was just he's been picked on 3 or 4 times this year, and they stood up for him. But I'm proud of the restraint he showed. I'm proud of the guys coming through and playing the way that we did, because it was just a testament to everything that we've been through this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Going in, proving them wrong. We've been through a lot, been through hard times, and yeah, we just played.
It means a lot. It's the first time in history, so we made history today. Got us a championship. Means a lot.
Yeah, first time in history for Barton. Yeah, we did it. Sophomore, by the way. Damari Wilson, I got you. I told you, I got you. And yeah.
Man, these guys are built for it. I think our practices are harder than the games. So we've been practicing hard all year. We have 2-hour practices, so a 32-minute game isn't anything to these guys. I knew it was a possibility, a high possibility that they'll be playing heavy minutes. That a lot of them were going. I think most of them played most of the game. Palmeira came out for a little bit in the first quarter, but we knew we were going to leave it all out there. It wasn't no tomorrow. Wasn't the next week. we were just gonna empty the tank, and if I had to drag a couple of them off there, we were gonna do that. But that's just the heart that these guys shown, and we're state champs, man. I can't say too much more.
Arkansas. I want to stay home. But yeah, you'll get a dog, a straight dog, I swear.
You'll get a team. I don't know the word for that. Teammate. You'll get a good teammate, good hard worker, always finishes, and never gives up.
He'll get a hard worker, a good teammate, and just somebody that likes to win.
Coach, you mentioned the 5 that were suspended and kind of thrust in a situation last week. We all well aware of that. Watch them on the bench tonight. They were supportive throughout the game. They were cheering their teammates on. Let's talk about their actions on the bench tonight, doing what they could.
Man, I'm proud of those guys too, because a few of them were seniors, and not to have this moment, I'm glad that they were able to be here. But it did take away a little bit, and it took away last week too, not being able to celebrate that semifinal win. But they knew this was what it was worth. It was worth it. If they had to sit out, and some of our fans weren't able to come, or whatever suspensions were handed out, we were going to agree with the AAA and go with it, because we will take some ownership in it. We're accountable for our actions, and I don't preach for them to fight back. Sometimes I want them to walk away from things, but we're all human too, and they're 17, 18-year-old kids. They're gonna make mistakes, and I thought what they did was just made a mistake, and some of them paid the price. But these guys picked them up like the good teammates they are, like they've been bragging on all day, that they're great teammates, and I'm just super proud that they stepped up and carried the load for them.